Welcome to the Brick Artemis cave, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to show you around my temporary Brick Artemis cave. And this is where I keep my Lego, my Hot Toys, and all my other collectibles. And I am just happy to be able to show you guys. I know it's not as big and crazy as some people, but man, I have to say I am really proud of this. And like I said, it is temporary, and I will be moving down to the basement in a bigger area once the basement is completed in the house. But for now, my wife was kind enough to let me have this room solely for my collectibles and my recording and live streams and all of that. So I want to show you around and give you like a thorough tour of the whole shebang here, rather than just like a Hot Toys video or a Lego video, but just give you a full-on tour. Guys, this is where the magic happens right here. This is where I record and I stream and all of that good stuff. As you can see, the computer, my Shure mic there, and of course a Lego build that I am currently building next to my really cool Iron Man chair. But yeah, I'm building right now the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. It's a pretty cool set. I'm close to halfway finished with this, but I'm also building at the same time the Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition. So definitely a lot going on with the Lego stuff there. I like kind of going back and forth every now and then. But yeah, this is the desk. As you can see, I've got a little Lego picture frame here with different minifigures from my children from the last Father's Day. So yeah, really cool stuff there. And of course, you can't go wrong with some Star Wars posters. I have the Phantom Menace, which is my favorite from the prequels, and The Empire Strikes Back, which is my favorite from the OG. And of course, I've got a Ryan Blaney signed NASCAR helmet. I was never really into NASCAR until I had kids, and my oldest is really into cars, and we started watching NASCAR thanks to my wife, and got this really cool autographed helmet. This here is a drumstick that I caught from a concert. And below here we just have my extra mic, some Ryan Blaney stuff, and some other stuff from my kiddos there. As you can see, building memories with Dad, which is always really cool. These three little minifigures here I built at a Lego store. Nothing special there, but figured I'd show it. Down below, this is where I keep all the junk. I got my books, my instruction manuals, some extra cords, and just stuff, Right here, I got a Harley Quinn poster that's on the ground that I need to put up. But I also have Supergirl. Now, this right here, I love Supergirl. This is something that my wife and I watched together, and I have to have something of her in the room. And of course, we have Black Widow and Venom on the other side of the door, next to the Detolfs. Before we move over to the Detolfs, so I do want to talk about this 75th year anniversary for NASCAR that they did with Lego. And it's a Technic set, which is really cool. And of course, we have next to that a Godzilla SH Monsters Arts Godzilla, which is the OG Godzilla. Definitely going to be getting more Monster Arts figures. Down below, we have a Spider-Man Funko Pop, James Bond, and a Super Mario Brothers van, and a little popcorn thing with my son. We got some vinyls here of Game of Thrones. Do not ask me why I kept it, but I did. And we have some Titanic minifigures that I got at Brick World Chicago. Right here is a special thing because I had these shoes made by good old Spotchka. If you guys do not know him, look him up. I will put a link down below for his Instagram and his YouTube. He does a lot with Copper Drop, and he is an artist, let me tell you. I know he has done a couple of different YouTubers' profile pictures, and he's just really, really good at what he does and passionate about it as well. Just look at all the detail here on these vans. Like, I haven't been this happy for a pair of shoes ever. I mean, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I love having these up against the wall. It brings a lot of artistic value to the room. Up above that, we have, on top of a Detolf, the Daily Bugle Lego set, which is a very, very cool and very, very tall Lego set. But I love here how Green Goblin's bursting out through the windows and Gwen Stacy is falling over and you got Spider-Man right above and Spider-Gwen trying to catch her, which I thought was really cool. Mysterio on the side there with Carnage on top of the taxi getting ready for his victim. And of course, next to that, we have a little bit of Star Wars stuff, Mandalorian, which is cool. Some of these Disney Lego minifigures, which is also really cool. And I'm just a fan of these little minifigures here. I'm also a fan of this base for this quarter scale Spider-Man. Okay, don't ask why I got a turtle and a dolphin there. Okay, I get it. It's not cool, but this base, this Spider-Man is awesome and it is slept on. I absolutely love this Spider-Man suit. One of my favorites, and I have it in quarter scale with this awesome Falcon. I'm sorry, not Falcon, Vulture wing. And it's amazing. It's awesome. I'm so happy Hot Toys did it, and I am so happy that I have it. So there's the top of the DTOFs. But the first figure we are going to talk about within the DTOFs is RoboCop from RoboCop 3. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, my number one figure in my collection. Starting off with a bang, RoboCop from RoboCop 3. The colors, the die cast, everything about this figure, from my childhood even, is amazing. And I absolutely love the detail in his armor, and I love the color. The base is actually pretty decent as well. Down below we have Wonder Woman, and this is Wonder Woman 84. Not my favorite movie by her, from her, but definitely love this figure a lot, especially that head sculpt and her suit and outfit as well. Yeah, definitely love this figure a lot. The colors just pop. I also have this custom robe slash cape on her as well that brings a lot of life. Below her, we have 3 Hot Toys figures. We have Yelena, Black Widow, the snowsuit, and we have, of course, Kate Bishop behind her. But I like these 3 figures together. I think they go very well together. Of course, Yelena and Black Widow do, but, you know, I wasn't really sure where to put Kate Bishop, but figured, you know what? She looks pretty good with these 2, and I'm happy with this DTOF here with the 3 of them. So yeah, moving out and up to the top middle, we have Darth Vader. Now this is the Rogue One Darth Vader. If you guys saw my sneaky tour that I did at the Jedi Knights Watch's house, this was actually his figure. But after doing that sneaky tour, I had to buy this from him. And guess what? I sure did. And I love it. I feel like I need more Vaders, but at the same time, I feel like, to me, this is enough. And I couldn't be happier. I mean, everything about this Vader is amazing. The cape is what captivated me as well. And yeah, just a very, very cool movie. And just happy to have this Vader. Down below, we have, of course, Luke Skywalker. Now, for you guys who don't know, this is the Snowspeeder Luke from Hot Toys. And if you saw the poster before, you know that The Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars original trilogy movie. And I had to get this one. This is the Luke that I needed to start off my Luke Skywalker collection. So what did I do? I went ahead and got him, and I love this pose. It's a very stoic pose. And yeah, it's pretty basic at the same time, but cool. Down below, we have the one and only Qui-Gon Jinn. Again, if you saw the poster before, you know that the Phantom Menace is my favorite from the prequels, so I had to get Qui-Gon. Hopefully, this year, we see a lot more from Episode 1. Up top on the left, we have Darkside Anakin. Very, very cool, rare figure. This figure is going for some pretty decent money, of course, until they do an artisan version of some kind one day, right? You never know. But as of now, this is probably one of the most rare figures in my collection, or biggest grails in my collection. He's really cool. I mean, he looks great. The head sculpt is nice. That base that you just saw is really, really cool too. You're probably never going to get something like this again. But yeah, gotta love Anakin. We also have Darth Maul from the Phantom Menace. My favorite Sith. Yep, I said it. I like him more than Vader. I love me some Maul, and love that double lightsaber. I love the Phantom Menace once again, so had to get him. Below him, we have Ahsoka from the Mandalorian line. They got a new Ahsoka coming out. I'm probably going to get her too, but had to show this one off a little bit as well. I am still a big fan of this figure, other than worrying about those elbows, those joints, but she looks great in my opinion, and really happy to have her. I'm going to go ahead and move on past these Magi cases just real quick, but a little glimpse, and talk about some of these Legos that I have, or Lego. Sorry for those Lego people, including myself. First off, we have Hocus Pocus. Love this set. Built this during Halloween. Very cool Lego idea set. I really hope they do more stuff like this. It's so much detail. Even when you open up the roof here, you can look down into the building and see that there is a lot inside as well. So any of you guys who aren't really that big of a fan of Lego, like, they're doing some really cool stuff, as you will see here soon. So we got the Flintstones. Grew up watching the Flintstones. My older sister really liked the Flintstones, and there's some memory there. I also have a little Santa's Visit here Lego set, which is really cool. I need to put it with the rest of my village, but I kept it up here for some reason during the January. But yeah, I got to take that down. But we have the Up House, as you saw there. We have Winnie the Pooh, which is really cool. 100-acre woods there. And we have the Home Alone house. This is a Lego set that I keep up year-round, believe it or not. And the cool thing about this is it opens up like a dollhouse. If you guys haven't seen my review, it's really cool. The top opens up, as you can see here. We also got the two below those windows. They open up as well, and there's just so much detail inside. There's so many Easter eggs, but I won't open up because of those minifigures in the way. But I will, after I close these, open up the attic to show you guys that you can also look up there where Kevin slept. So yeah, really cool set. Love Home Alone. That is one of my favorite Lego sets ever. Down below we have some Jurassic Park stuff. We have, of course, the T-Rex breakout, which is one of my favorite scenes in all of Hollywood, all of film. Cool thing about this is you got the two little kids behind the Jeep there, scared to death. And yeah, this is one of my favorite scenes of all time. And we got a little bit more Jurassic Park here too. What happened there? Let's fix that. There we go. Yeah, I love my Jurassic Park. I wish they did more sets like that. But over here we have a train track, and this is the Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition that I was telling you guys about, that I am partially built, as well as the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. But moving up here, we have the Nintendo Entertainment System, which is amazing because, as you can see, you don't just build the Nintendo, you build the video game, the Mario game, you build the Nintendo, you build the remote, and you build a TV set. So it comes with a lot of bang for your buck. And another cool thing here, you can actually scroll Mario across the screen. Mine's a little messed up. I gotta fix them. But yeah, it is super cool, the things that you can do with this Lego set. And yeah, again, probably a top 3 Lego set of mine. The things that Lego is doing is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And over here we have Mighty Bowser. Now he's cool because he can actually hold this controller, if I can get it in his hand. But he can actually hold the controller to make it look like he's playing the game, which is super, super cool here. And he's celebrating because, of course, he probably beat himself or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a really cool little addition that they have, that you can do here and put the two Lego sets together and make one cool looking Lego display. So yeah, if you got these, I recommend doing this. Below the Nintendo stuff, we have some vehicles from Fast and the Furious, a little Spider-Man minifigure. We got the Batmobile from the movie The Batman, a bunch of cords behind there that aren't hinted at all, and we have the Batwing from the 1989 Batman movie. One of my favorite Batman movies. And yeah, this is probably my favorite Batman vehicle. I absolutely love the Batwing. And it was a lot of fun to build. And I love these minifigures, as you can see, displayed here in front of the Batwing. So yeah, guys, this was my little Lego area here. And let's move to the Maju case. We've got Carnage. This thing is massive. This is the Carnage from the Venom 2 movie, Let There Be Carnage. Love having him next to my comic book Spidey, the Amazing Spider-Man. Love the colors on this figure. I just did a review on him with his base, his camera, the little Green Goblin behind him. Very cool figure. Let me just fix that there. But yeah, he is amazing. I love those big eyes and that Green Goblin behind him. The webbing, everything looks great. On the right side of him, we have a Venom bust, which shows Eddie Brock, Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock, and Venom. Very, very cool little bust that came with my Carnage, actually. And next to that, we have Venom from the same movie, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. So this is the Venom 2.0, which is basically the same thing. Definitely love it, though. Those three looking good together, and yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way having those three together. But below that, we have more Spider-Man. We have, let's start off with the Andrew Garfield, my favorite portrayal of Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Next to him, we have the integrated Spider-Man suit, which is really cool. Tom Holland Spider-Man from No Way Home. As you can see, that base there with the Goblin pumpkin bombs. We've got, of course, Doc Ock's tentacles. Very, very cool base there to go with the integrated Spidey. And we have Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. And he is looking cool as ever in that pose, getting ready for action next to Spider-Gwen and Spider-Ham. Just a really, really cool trio there. The Spider-Ham actually came with Spider-Gwen, so if you guys are thinking about it, good bang for your buck there. We have the homemade suit Spidey from Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming, of course, and we have the two Spider-Men from the PS5 game that just recently came out. These were somewhat limited. If you weren't lucky to get them, they are definitely worth it. Definitely love that Peter Parker 2.0 with those Spidey legs. Definitely like that. And man, below we have Doc Ock himself from No Way Home, looking awesome. And they could have had a little bit more work done on his head sculpt, but man, I love it. I love having him in the display next to this awesome Electro, which is, man, this was a shocker for real. I mean, this was a very, very good figure in 2023, and I am so happy that I decided to get him because in hand, he looks even better, and I'm so happy to have him in the display. I also have Mysterio here. Pretty cool figure. You know, it was cooler when I first got it. It's I gotta get a better pose on there though, but. Next to Mysterio, we have the Green Goblin from No Way Home in pretty much the same pose. But man, I love this William Dafoe head sculpt. My goodness, he looks awesome. He is definitely one of my favorite villains between him and Venom. And having his helmet right here just kind of screams that whole original Spider-Man for me. And the reason I have him like that is because I've got the Fiend, the Toys era, the Fiend next to him with the helmet on. And I love them displayed next to the glider together. I think it's cool. It's the way I like to display them. Maybe one day I'll put the Goblin back on its glider, but we'll see. Those villains there together look pretty sick. I love it. Below them, we have my, I guess, Avengers shelf. We've got Iron Man, the Mark 50. We have Black Widow in her black suit, which is this Hot Toys version is actually from her solo movie, Black Widow. Next to her, we have Captain America. And we also have the Captain America from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is, as you can see, with his wingspan, pretty freaking sick. I think he looks really good. These wings are amazing, and man, they need to do more figures like that because he is looking really good. Very underrated figure of 2023. And next to him, we have Vision and Wanda from the show WandaVision. I love this Wanda, one of my favorite head sculpts of 2023. Her head sculpt is a 10 out of 10 for me. I don't care what her shoulders look like. I've got them covered. Did it bother me a little bit? Sure, but man, the rest of it is amazing. So there is an open space there. I do have a Black Panther that I usually have sitting there, And but I will be displaying him back there very shortly. I meant to do that for the video, but oh well, it's all good. I want to move back to some Lego stuff here. At the top shelf, we have some more Lego. We have, of course, Star-Lord, a Buzz Lightyear, Sonic the Hedgehog. We've got my big NECA turtles back there, as you can see from the animated series. We have Harry Potter brickheads. We have Harry Potter house. We've got Braveheart Funko Pop, Mario Cube. We just got a bunch of stuff up here to put on top. But yeah, here's like a really cool glimpse of the one wall all at once. I really love the way this turned out. Even though there's 3 different shelves types, I like it a lot. It fits everything that I'm into. And just really happy that I'm able to have all this stuff together in one spot. Now, I do have some more Lego stuff down in my basement. I'm getting ready to create like a Lego area down in the basement for when I do my Lego live streams and Lego videos, and then kind of keep my Hot Toys stuff up here with maybe just a couple little Lego stuff. But that's in due time. Maybe get some Billy shelves down in the basement. So I do again have some more Lego down there, and as you can see here, this is where I keep my shipper boxes and some of my backlog for my Lego. So I've got a lot of work to do with building and organizing a little bit. So there you have it, guys. The full room tour. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content. Got a bunch of new stuff coming, including a new live stream called The Bugle 6, starting off with the good old Flavio from the House of Collectibles. And yeah, just really looking forward to that live stream. The Life Lego build is going to be continuing. And of course, the stream I do with the Jedi Knights watch, D'Lo the Collector, and Evil Sneaker with the Wolfpack Wednesdays. And yeah, guys, until next time, keep bricking and keep collecting and enjoy it and love it.